Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin and Fed Chairman Jerome Powell presented different pictures of the economic outlook. Mnuchin warning that unless states reopen, the economy could face permanent damage, while Powell suggested that more congressional action is needed.
We are continuing to see large unemployment and other negative indicators. It is important to realize that the large number represents real people.
This is the biggest response by Congress ever and the fastest and the biggest from us. And still, this is the biggest shock we've seen in living memory. And the question looms in the air of, is it enough?
Some lawmakers questioned if it's time to begin sending people back to work before a vaccine is in place.
How many workers should give their lives to increase our GDP by 0.5%?
You know, workers should give their lives to do that, Mr. Senator, and I think your characterization is unfair.
Others are raising questions about whether bailout money is actually making it to the small businesses who need it most. A congressional oversight group revealed this week that the Treasury Department has only allocated $37.5 billion of the $500 billion relief fund. CBN News spoke with small business owners who described the difficulties of accessing the money the government's already allocated for them.
By the time I got the funds, it actually hit last week. You're given 8 weeks to disperse and allocate them for it to be forgivable. But because my gym is not able to open yet, I had to return the funds because I wouldn't be able to do all the standards they requested.
I knew the day that it was going to be available. I had all of my stuff ready. I had all my ducks in a row. This is major. This is really important to us. So it's all electronic. I'm prepared the morning of. I go on, I put my stuff in, and I get an automated response back that says, "I'm sorry, you don't qualify." That was a massive, massive problem. I know we qualify. I've read the law.
Scott Gilbert says in the end, he only received 60% of what he should have been eligible for, leaving many expenses still unpaid.
Democrats hope Tuesday's hearings would pressure Republicans into another relief bill, but Congress is deadlocked. GOP leaders say lawmakers should evaluate what's working and what's not before spending more money. Caitlin Burke, CBN News.